It wasn't an easy decision for Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte to let go of her request for confidential funds, according to her spokesperson.
Nung lumaki yung issue ng confidential funds, as we all know, no, nakita natin at nakita ng ating Vice President na talagang naging divisive siya. And as she said, she swore an oath to keep the country peaceful and strong. No? And so because of that, she eventually made the decision na mas maganda ng to give up the funds. It wasn't just yesterday. Talagang may pinag-aralan niya.
In a brief interview in Davao, Duterte affirms her decision but couldn't say if she will seek confidential funds in the future.
That is not something that I cannot speculate right now because the next budget will be on more than a year.
Among all civilian agencies stripped of confidential funds, the Office of the Vice President had the biggest amount involved, 500 million pesos. DepEd, which is also under Duterte, had the third highest at 150 million pesos. Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel admits there's no guarantee the confidential funds will be left untouched by the powerful BICAM. Still, Pimentel says he trusts Duterte to keep her word.
Siyempre, assumption natin na that the Vice President is not only a politician, elected public official, sensitive to the sentiments of the people, but is also a person of her word. Kung sinabi niyang give up ko na yan, hindi ko na kayo secretly tatawagan at ipapabalik, di ba?
Last year, the minority in the Senate blocked DepEd's confidential fund, but it was restored in BICAM. Pimentel says it's a different situation now.
That would be one of the biggest disappointments and one of the biggest political stories of the year kung mangyari yan. Nagkaayos na, nag-disagree pa.
Pimentel urges other civilian agencies to give up their confidential and intelligence funds as well. This includes the Office of the President, which Pimentel says shouldn't be given a 2.3 billion peso intelligence fund. The senator says he's ready to question this before the Supreme Court, along with other violations in the 2024 budget. Should the Supreme Court rule it's unconstitutional, the government will implement a reenacted budget or the spending plan from the previous year.
Yung consequence should not prevent us from questioning, di ba? Kasi dapat i-question eh.
Eimor Santos, CNN, Philippines.